This is how I imagine how Jesus felt. My father told me, I want you to go to earth and teach my children about me, and I told him I would be grateful to do it, so I was born, and when I was a little older, my parents on earth told me, after you were born, 3 men showed up and they told us, this is for your son. My parents and we all went to town when I was 12 and just stood there, and my parents left. I had an urge to go to the temple to teach. I wanted to go to the temple and teach them. I went and I sat down by the steps at the temple, and these men came up to me. I was telling them about my Father from heaven, and they stood around me and they were listening to me. I seen my parents, they came up and got me, and Mom told me, where were you? We were terribly worried, and I told them, you did not know I had to be in my Father's house and I needed to do my Father's work. I became 30, I went to the desert for 40 days to be tested. I was tempted by the devil. He kept on asking me questions and I told him no. It was not in my Father's plan. So I sat down and the devil came up to me again and asked me, turn those stones into bread. And I told him no again. The devil put me on a tall building and he told me, if you will worship me, I will give you all the kingdoms of the earth. I can give them to anyone, but I wanted to give them to you. I told the devil no, it is not my Father's plan. I went down to John the Baptist for him to baptize me. We all heard my Father's voice, and a dove landed on my shoulder, and my Father told everyone, this is my Son, who I am well pleased, and I was happy. I went to go find my disciples, and I found some, and they wanted to follow me. I was happy they wanted to follow me. I was teaching them, and we all went to a wedding. My mom was there. She was sitting next to me. She left for a second, and she sat next to me again. She told me they are out of wine. I told her my time has not yet come, and she told the people who were in charge, do what he wants you to do, so I went. I told them fill up these barrels with water, and they did. I prayed to my Father, please change these barrels, so they can see your miracle, and my Father did. They took the wine to everyone. And this one man who was in charge of the wedding of the bride and groom, he had never tasted wine like this, and I looked around and everybody liked the wine. I went to go teach others. Some of them listened to me and others did not. I went to my Father's house and I seen what they were doing to it. I felt fire burning in me. So I destroyed everything and I flipped tables over with money and set the animals free. I told the one who was the Pharisee. I told him, stop turning my Father's house into a marketplace, and I told him, tear this temple down and I will rebuild it in 3 days. He told me, you want us to tear the temple down and you will rebuild it in 3 days. It took us 46 years to build it, and it hurt me because I meant me as the temple. I left, I wanted to be alone. This man, he wanted me to teach him. He was asking me questions, but he was confused because he was supposed to know some of the answers to teach others because he was a teacher, a Pharisee, and he did not understand. I was traveling to other cities, and my disciples and we went and I seen a well, I sat by it. I told my disciples, you can go and get what you need, and they did. I was thinking, and this lady showed up to get water. I asked her, can I get some water? She was confused because I was a Jew, so she asked me, why are you asking me to get you water? You are a Jew and I am a Samaritan. I told her, whoever drinks from the well will go thirsty again. I told her the water I have to offer you will make it so you never thirst again. I told her I am the Messiah you are talking to. I left to continue on my journey. Others hated me because I was telling them the truth and they wanted to kill me. Others, they loved me because I proved my Father could do miracles through me. I was later crucified and rose again on the 3rd day and saved all those who turned to me and loved me.